Hello, welcome everybody, welcome. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio and Virgo. Now, this is a reading for April the 15th of 2024. This is going to be a Monday reading. Basically it's been, a while about how this is. It's like a give and take situation, but there is a way of knowing what to do, and there is some kind of interesting of how it goes. Now, there's a reason behind it, okay? In that reason, there are several things that you're trying to understand from each other, right? Now, this is a boy in the lady situation, okay? Now, the man, as the masculine, is trying to understand what's going to happen. The feminine, as the woman, doesn't know what's wrong with the man, right? And she's upset and she's flies off the handle. Now, I used to have a friend that was a Virgo. Now, you know, she does enjoy what she was doing, but then she was acting all, different. Now, I'm going to say, what's the difference? Okay. Different means is that if a woman likes you, that's perfectly fine. But when she's angry at you and she says negative words at you and she tells you to F off, whatever it is, it's basically, that's bad language, right? And I know it kind of hurts my feelings, yes it is. But there are several things that you must remember is that we are all human after all, and we have to expect the way it is, right? And so while we're doing this reading, this tarot reading and stuff, it has to be understanding about how it is, right? Because you have to know that this is a very logical explanation of how this is going to go, right? Because this is a way of how it is. This is a almost like a two-way street somehow, in some way. Because you have to look at it. You have to look from who, what, where, when, why, and sometimes how in that situation. You know, because when you tell a person to F off, it's a negative feeling, right? And I, you know, don't want to be there, done that. Like I don't want to have negative feelings and all that, right? So what I'm trying to say is that about a Virgo situation as the woman's side, she actually said that to me as a Scorpio. Now, I'm a Scorpio, okay? I'm like a, and a Scorpio like me, it's a lot different, right? A Virgo is getting what she wants to do with something, she wants to get mad and attack you, whatever it is. And it could be a love and hate relationship, maybe it could be that. But there's a way of knowing what to do, right? Because you have to understand each other. It's the way of how everything is. So before I get to the reading, understand that this is a must way of how everything is, right? It's going to be, I'm going to collaborate this whole entire story of what was happening. And this is how it's going to be. It could be truthful, it could be not. But if it is truthful, you can even, give me a feedback as, comment if you want, or give it a like if you want. But this seems to be very empowering of how this is, because if it happens to you, even if you are a Scorpio or a Leo or whoever element you are, it's the way of how everything is going to be respectful, because this story has to make sense. And in order to remember about that story, you have to remember how everything is. This is an opportunity to learn and to educate and know what's going to happen. Because if you are saying bad language to a Scorpio, it's never happening because there are two sides of the story here. One is a good side, one is a bad side. I did nothing wrong because I'm the good side. Virgo, as she is the first person, right? And she is the bad story. So we're going to look at that end because this is a determining of how it's going to be because I got hurt during my montage sequence, whatever it is, and it has to be, validated and everything has to be all good. But this is not. This is not. So I hope that you guys and ladies, whoever out there, give it a like, give it a comment. And this is the way of how it is because you will see the cards as they go along, and this is an opportunity to understand about that feeling because in other ways you have to remember that this is a way to understand about that. It's a way of how you can understand that way of knowing what to do in that process of acknowledging of who was doing this, who was having a bad temper, who was not having a bad temper, and you look at it, right? So I'm going to tell you my way of what the tarot is saying because if this happened to you, it could happen to someone else. So I'm pretty sure that you need to understand about this because this is a one of a way of how it is. Okay, so you will see it, you will see this reading because I will tell you what Virgo is saying in Scorpio, and I might do the Oracle card as well so we know what's going to happen at the end. And I have another Oracle card as well, so we will do that. But we have New Moon in Virgo. Trust all will be well. So she is going to go first, and then we're going to look at Scorpio. And I'm just going to say this, New Moon and Scorpios go deeper. So we're going to look at the man side as well. Okay, so I want to suspect that this is a way of how it's going to be because this is a one time only of how this is going to be all great because if it happened to you, this is how it's going to be, right? So I hope it is. And if you see me eating or having some hauls, whatever, that's my little packages that you can see, these little things. I'm going to pop one in so I don't want to, cough or something. Sometimes I get a silent cough, you know what I mean, right? So, yeah. All right. So let's get this reading going. So in this sequence that you have the Five of Air, the King of Water, the Renewal, and then you have the Six of Fire and the Nine of Fire. Now here's the bottom line. Okay, Virgo, you have the renewal because you're going to renew your energy. Okay, because you're going to time to move in a new direction. You learn what you can from this situation, review everyone's motives, right? That's what you're going to do. you were getting open your heart and mind to those around you, trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. Well, you're not going to do that. And plus, you have victory and good news on your side, but it's not going to worth it. Public recognition, whatever. Don't give up. Protect that which you have created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Now you look at that, but this is how bad it's going to be, okay? Because now this is a tempting situation, okay? And what is so tempting, Virgo? You have to get to your own, your own enjoyment, knowing what's going to happen now, you know. And so this is what's going to happen, okay? Because let's continue. So you see this as a wonderful feeling, right? And you think that everything's fine. No, it's not. Because now I'm going to do these cards now. So you have the Wheel of Fortune is upright. Well, that's interesting. So I'm going to put the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay. So that's your that's that's positivity for you. You have the Six of Cups reversed. You have the seven of Wands is upright. Five of Wands reversed. You have the Five of Cups reversed. And also you have the Eight of Swords reversed. Yeah, see? Now you have Wheel of Fortune, okay, so you have good luck on your side. But see, if you look at this card, this card, this card here, four reverse cards, one up and two upright, okay? You could be dealing with another fire sign, as in Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So you could be doing that. But the value is that this is not going to happen, okay? Because when you tell somebody, and you're swearing at them, it's not going to be worth it. So you have to pay attention. Now, let me clarify again. Let me clarify that card, this card, this card, this card. Okay? Now, so you have the Ten of Cups reversed. Yeah, see? You're losing everything that you're going to have. Zonny, what you did was wrong. Okay? This one, the Four of Wands reversed. Yeah, see, you're not married. You're single. You're a single person. Because you act what you want. Right? Then you have the High Priestess. Yeah, see? You're acting like a woman. Right? And you have the Six of Wands. That right means that your celebration of something means yay, attack Scorpio. Now, this is a interesting way of what I said about yay, you attack Scorpio. Basically, you know what, Virgo, you need to pay attention. You have to think to yourself and say, wow, you are being, and you are. Because you think to yourself that you're being mean, nasty, whatever. And this is a biological theory in my own mind that you have attacked Scorpio as the man. Now, like I say, I do have Virgo as as a friend, as the woman, but she doesn't give whatever to me. She doesn't. She will act like she's gonna be, like a know-it-all. She's gonna know everything. And she's gonna piss people off and whatever, and she flies off the handle, and You know, I always act like that out because it's the truth, right? Now, a Virgo would act like that. She will get what she wants. But in order to get something, you have to receive it. You have to believe in it. If you're acting like a bully, if you're acting like to have harassment, if it says someone to F off, that's bad, right? And that's what I'm using, that's what I'm doing this reading. Okay. Now let's continue. Because in my own mind, right, because you have the Ten of Cups reversed, you have the Four of Wands reversed, and you know, you don't you're not getting what you want, and you're not married. I can tell. So I can see that in one way. Now, I want to see about this card and this card. The Tower is upright. Yeah, see? Because you're having chaos. Everything is going downhill. It's not going to be that. And the Ace of Coins, that's reversed. Yeah, because you don't have a new beginning, right? It's the way of how everything is going to be combining. This is the first half of the whole entire reading. The other second half I'm going to give you as the Scorpio side. So I want to see what's the opposite of the Ace of Coins. The Ten of Wands is upright. Yeah, because you're feeling all the burden. You're feeling that someone's actually doing that. Now you're seeing this. And you think, well, I'm being this, and this. You are. So you're trying to figure this out. You have to believe in yourself that you can do this. But as long as you can do that, just believe about this, believe about this. I always get to say this is seeing is believing, believing is seeing. If you don't believe, you don't see. You're going to see into your own way of acting like you're being all angry, all mean, all whatever, and then you tell someone to F off. Now, that's a negative feeling. Now, Virgo, I am still talking to you because I want to see Scorpio's side, okay? Because you, as a wonderful woman you are, even if you like to hear and like to observe whatever, and you don't care, yeah, think about that. Think about how worst you are compared to everyone else. You think that you're going to say to someone, say, F off, F you, whatever. It's basically telling me that basically you're acting like an innocent child, an innocent teenager, whatever. See, it doesn't work out that way, sweetheart. You know, because figure speech is the way that you can compromise and respect, not to be all mean and graceful, whatever. No, you're not playing mind games. You have to remember to get things right. Put it into your mind. Think about how you can do that rather than piss somebody off and say, F you, F off, whatever. No, no. Because you know why, feminine, Virgo, woman? Think about it to yourself. Think about how stupid you are. Think about how disgusting, innocent, naive, nuisance, whatever. See? If you're acting like you're being a bully, if you're acting like you want to do whatever you want, no. Think about it. Think about how this whole entire reading is exposing someone else. You're acting like nothing happened. Only you think that a Scorpio was saying something nice, but you took it off. You were like flying off the handle. You don't care. You don't whatever. Well, that doesn't give you a beautiful picture, sweetheart. I've been laughing because this is the way of how an opportunity is. You have to get it through your own mind. Think about how everything is all great. No, it doesn't work out that way. It doesn't, because this is going to add up. Yeah. So we're going to see this, okay? So this is going to be, I'm still doing this because this is a motivation of how this Virgo woman is. So I'm going to add everything up after. Alright, so let's continue. New Moon in Scorpio, go deeper. Okay, so we're going to look at the masculine side about what happened. Now Scorpio has the same way of how it is. He would feel these zodiac signs. He could be feeling like how everything was all bad and whatever. But this is a very interesting way of how it is. This is a way of how everything is going to be all good, right? So you're going to see it Scorpio's point of view. So let's see. The Temperance card is upright, okay. Followed by the Four of Pentacles is upright, yeah. Then you have the Queen of Wands is reversed. The Seven of Swords reversed, wow. The Ten of Cups reversed, wow, look at that. And yeah, the Magician, that's reversed. Okay, so see, here's the thing. Here's the thing between the difference between a Virgo over here and here. Virgo had the Ten of Cups reversed, didn't she? Yeah. Now the masculine man as the Scorpio had the Ten of Cups reversed. He doesn't want to lose everything. He does not want to lose everything. But see, now I'm going to try to see how this is going to go. Scorpios think of money because he thinks that he doesn't want to be putting into himself into poverty. He doesn't want to do that. And now he's going to look at least these four reverse cards. He's going to see what's going to happen. By the way, this is a good video so far. Give it a like, give it a comment if you want. Okay. So you have the 10 coins that's, or 10 pentacles that's reversed. You have the 7 of pentacles that's reversed. Then you have, the magician is upright. Oh, wow. Okay, so you have the magician that's reversed here. Now you have the magician that's upright here. And you have the ace of swords that's reversed. Okay, so this is an interesting way, right? Because he is trying to remember that the Virgo woman did the wrong, right? She did that. Now, in that perspective, I'm going to clarify. I'm going to clarify these three reverse cards to see what happens. And let's see. Okay, so the 10 coins, that's reversed. I said that earlier. Okay. Followed by 10 wands, that's reversed. Followed by the Knight of Cups is upright. Yes, because he knows that was him. He knows that he's seeing it as a wonderful feeling because he knows that he didn't do wrong. He did not. But now I'm going to look at the 10 coins and the 10 wands reversed. Now these two are very different, don't they? Yes, they do. So now I'm going to see what's going to happen. The 4 of Cups, that's reversed. And we have the 7 Pentacles, that's reversed. Yeah, because he's not thinking about his career, right? He's not thinking about it because he understands what was happening. He knows that there was somebody that was calling him that bad name, right? It was basically how it was because I want to see what was happening. Okay, the Magician's reverse is no skill. So he didn't have skill, but he had skill. So she was thinking about him as magician, as the Virgo woman, because she had skill. He didn't have skill, but then he looked forward to that skill. You mean? Okay. Then you have the 10 Pentacles that's reversed as well. Yeah, see? He doesn't want to add the wealth in. He doesn't think that he's going to deserve that because he thinks that it wasn't right to say to somebody to F off. Now, Virgo did that to Scorpio, and I believe that. Okay? Because I'm telling you this whole entire story, and it is true, by the way, it is true. Because if you have a friend that's a Virgo, even if it's that, it's hard to come by that. It's hard to understand and you know how it is. But when a Virgo woman tries to attack you and say names that they're not supposed to say, even they're acting all pissed off and whatever, and you know, it's the way of how it is. You look at yourself from a distance, or you look at yourself into a mirror and say, am I gonna have a good day? Am I not gonna have a good day? You look at yourself like that, right? But on Virgo's side, she wasn't not happy. She's just saying, yeah, I don't care for it. I'm just gonna say, F off, F you, whatever. And she does that to hurt Scorpio. Now Scorpio, like me, as the man, it is it is very hurtful. It is. Because you're trying to see it as a different way. Look at it from a different perspective. If you're saying negative to somebody, but you're trying to stay positive and you're saying something positive rather than negative, you're trying to you're trying to return it to them, which means they need to act nice towards you, not to be mean towards you. You know what I mean? They don't say F off, F you, whatever. You're like, no, that's negative talk, right? Because I'm just telling you in my whole entire situation about this reading that I'm going to say, because it's hard to understand about a Virgo woman. She might feel the same way, she might not. She might act like a friend, but then she will be act like a different person. Do you see what I mean? Yeah, because I usually observe that particular Virgo woman. If she acts like that, you know, that's how it is, right? Because there are two sides of the story here, right? So you have to understand that. So anyway, I'm going to clarify the skill card. is the Three of Wands reversed. Okay, so we know that there was something happening, right? Now we know that there was something that was very interesting. Let's tell us about that card, please. The Two of Swords is upright. Yeah, see? Because he doesn't know which direction he's going to take, left or right? Because he thought that he had the Virgo as the woman, right? And she was acting like a good friend. But then he noticed that she was being mean to him. Now you see it as a wonderful feeling. You see it as a way of how it's going to let it go, right? So this is how it seems to be. Now I'm going to see as a wonderful feeling because I want to add everything up, right? So I want to see this whole entire reading, know what's going to happen. So I know that you will see these cards, um, eventually. Okay, so we're going to still look at Scorpio, but we have this now. Okay, so we know that this was a very interesting way. Okay, so we know about it. Okay, so I'm just going to put this over here for a minute. So we can see that in this whole entire story that I'm trying to tell you is that this is the reading that both people have to renew their own energy together. They have to learn what you can from this situation. This is how it seems to be, right? Public recognition or rewards, you see that, right? So this is how it seems to be, right? So we know that this is a wonderful feeling to understand that. Now, I said I'm going to add everything up, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay, so this is how it's going to be. This is how I'm going to smash everything together. Now, I will start off basically, now Virgo woman. I'll do that first. Then I'm going to add Scorpio on top of the whole entire situation, right? And then I'll add everything up, which means more cards, more cards, more cards. And then the oracle cards will be last and whatever. So this is how an opportunity is. And now you can see the whole entire picture now. Now you see that Scorpio doesn't know which direction he's going to take, left or right. He doesn't see that yet. He thinks that he's going to know, but I wonder if she, as the Virgo, will feel the same way. If she thinks that she did that just to hurt Scorpio. And maybe she thinks that she did the wrong. And I purposely did not do that. I was the one that was being all nice and respectful and blah blah blah. But she just took it off. She just fly off the handle, whatever she does. You know? This is so interesting and so funny. But it does happen, right? So I can see that. Now, let's add everything up. And let's do this. Okay? So let's see. So the Virgo as the woman here. So she was being the magician, right? So she was acting like that. Then it was the Five of Cups that was reversed. You know, she had the Wheel of Fortune as good luck. The Seven of Wands is the Seven of Wands is upright. She was celebrating because there was something that she did that. The Eight of Swords that was reversed because she didn't have any anxiety. The Ten of Wands was showing me that she had burdens. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell that she had burdens, right? And then she had the Ace of Coins, which means she had no new beginning because this is how it was. She is acting being single because she's not married, and I can easily understand that. The Five of Wands reversed, like she knows that she didn't celebrate yet, but she thinks that she will. Then she had the Tower because she had the chaos and she was being disrespectful. Ten of Cups that was reversed. She didn't want to lose everything. She did not want to lose everything. And then the Six of Cups. She didn't want to lose everything that she wanted. This was a Virgo woman side. Let's check out Scorpio, shall we? So this is Scorpio. So Scorpio was she was the wheel of fortune. So I'll put that there. Okay. So Scorpio man. Okay. I'll put it here. He was acting like the Knight of Cups. Is that right? Yeah, he was. Ace of Swords reversed because he didn't act like he whatever. The magician, he thinks that she was the magician. She was being the Virgo and whatever. So I'll put it here. Then the Seven of Swords that was reversed. Yeah, because he didn't know what to do now. And then he thinks that he doesn't have wealth. He doesn't want to put money on that situation. He's not thinking about his career because he understands that too sweet. The Ten of Wands, like he doesn't want everything that he wanted. The Ten of Pentacles again, like he didn't want his career to be that. The Magician, he thinks that he didn't have any skill because he thinks that there was something happening. The Two of Swords did not say that yet. He had exactly which direction he's going to take, left or right. The Three of Wands reversed because he didn't want to think that he's going to decide he's going to travel or not. Then the Magician came and he didn't have any skill. Can I say that? Yeah. He didn't have any skill. The Four of Cups, that's reversed. Right? He didn't want that either. Ten of Coins. The Ten of Pentacles. Right? He didn't want to lose everything he wanted. The Queen of Wands was reversed. Yep, see? The Temperance card that was upright. Four of Pentacles, that's upright. Yeah, because he doesn't want to be into, poverty. And the Ten of Cups, that's reversed. He didn't want to lose everything. So this is a whole entire problem now. Because the Virgo woman, as I want to see, she is trying to do her best. Well, she's not doing her best. She thinks that everything is, you know, changing her own perspective because she was being innocent and being a little child, being a little teenager, whatever it is, right? And she's acting like that. And I can see that. I can see it how a Virgo woman does that. Because in that aspect, you're not allowed to say someone F off, F you. You don't want to do that because that sends them the wrong direction. You say it that, oh, well, why you're being mean, why you're being whatever. Well, because I don't like you, whatever it is, right? You say that to hurt their feelings. You want to hurt them as much as you can. Why would you do that? Why? Are you trying to say they're going to try to be the bigger person? I don't think so. No. If you act like that, you have to be a nice person. Don't act like that. You're being all mean, nasty, whatever. You think it through your mind. You think about how you can get into your own way of how it is. Be respectful. Understand that, Virgo woman. Get it through your head. Understand that. It's not all about you. It's not about your emotions. It's not about how anger management. Maybe you can do that. Have anger management. Yeah, figure it out, right? Yeah, because you understand this, right? Yeah. So let's continue. So let's see. So we know for a fact that this is kind of interesting of how it's going to go. So I'm just going to see what's happening. I want to see about this reverse card. Let's see. Oh yeah, the High Priestess. That's reversed. Yeah, because he wasn't acting like that, right? And then you have the Ten of Cups. That's reversed. Yeah, see? He didn't want to lose those. She didn't want to lose those. The Eight of Cups. That's reversed. Yeah. And the Eight of Swords is upright. Yeah, see? See? Now you think that she was having maybe a tantrum because she was in the wrong, right? And you think to yourself, well, wow, I'm such a, and you think about that word. You think about how disgusting it is because you think that it's not about you, right? You know that there was a way of how it is because you think back, you think about how everything is going to be all great and all, interesting. Let's continue. So let's see. Yeah, Ten of Swords is upright as conclusions. Yeah, see? It's conclusions because Scorpio is going to have conclusions because he understands that Virgo woman did that. She doesn't think that there was something happening because she thinks about that. And the Pair of Wands is representing no, there was no celebration. Yeah, see? She thinks that there was something that was very tactful. It wasn't very good. And the Four of Cups is distraction. Yeah, because she wanted to feel like she wanted a distraction. She think about that how it was because she thinks that she's going to was attacking Scorpio and Scorpio's feeling, well, if you're feeling distraction, you know, it's basically saying that the Scorpio man is saying to the Virgo woman, saying, well, it's not my fault, sweetheart. It's not. Because you think to yourself and say, well, now I'm stuck in the middle. Yeah, yeah, Virgo's gonna stuck in the middle because she wanted to have distraction. She wanted whatever. She's going to have a fling or whatever. And she's gonna bounce around. Whatever she's gonna do. I can see it because in my own actually mind, I think that she's kind of trying to like get away, get away, get away. I'm like saying, no, no, no. I'm just gonna come and here, come here, come here, come here. You know, and I see it differently because she's all different. She's all crazy. She's all different. And then she's all like, oh, I'm such a good person. Or I'm such a lovely person and whatever. Well, yeah. But when you tell someone to F off, whatever. That's negative attitude, sweetheart. Yeah, you get the picture, right, Virgo? Yeah, you get a picture. But let's continue, shall we? So you see it, right? You see it because this is a distraction. Mm-hmm. Yep. Because you think about how everything is. It's a two-way street. Think about it. Because there's no way that you think to yourself and say, am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? You think about that. Think about how this reading is going to go. Let's keep going. Let's see what this card is. The Two of Wands is upright. Yeah, see? Yeah. Because you think about how everything was. You think that this is ties to how everything was, right? Let's see what's opposite about that card, please. The Four of Swords reversed is recuperation. Yeah, there's no recuperation. Nope. Because you're acting like that. You're acting like there was some kind of plan that you're trying to do, right? And you had enough with it. You had enough with yourself and say, well, I'm not doing this. Well, you guess you are. Because let's see what the universe is saying. So let's see what that card is. The Queen of Wands, that's reversed. Okay? So we know that. We know how that was. Okay? Let's go to that card, please. Two of Cups is upright, yeah, because she didn't want to lose the friendship. She was telling him to F off, whatever, and she didn't want to be having respectful. She wants to be acting like she wants to have respect. But then she just think, oh well, I'm just gonna be all nasty and I want to lose the friendship or whatever. Yeah, you see that. Yep, I can understand about that. It doesn't really matter who's doing this, right? Because there is no way that a person like a Virgo woman to tell you to F off. It's bad. It's a really bad outcome. Understand about that. Understand how everything is going to be shifted. Remember that. Respect is respect. If you don't respect why you're being mean to that person, even you're acting all different, all weird, putting dresses on, I don't care. I don't care. Because you're trying to have what? A distraction? Really? Figure it out for yourself, Virgo woman. Get it through your mind. Get it through your reality check. Because if you're being mean to a Scorpio man and you're doing that, wow, it's pathetic, really. Because, this is a unrealistic. Figure out for yourself. Get yourself therapy. And if you have a bad life, and you're missing your ex and whatever, and you say that. Yeah, I used to have a friend, like a Virgo, and I'm talking about her because this is a true story here. This is my side of the story, not your side of the story. Virgo, get through your mind. Get it through your own way. You think to yourself and say, wow, I guess I'm doing it right. No, you're not. No, you're not. You have to figure this out on your own. Think that you did something bad and you shouldn't have, but you did. Don't do that. Think through it. Think. You're almost done with this reading. So you can see this. You can see this whole entire reading now. It does make sense. But I want to see what's happening. See this card? And I want to see this card. The Seven of Wands is upright. Yeah, see? And Four of Pentacles is upright. Yeah, because he understands that was happening, right? She didn't want any respect, right? She wanted the distraction, and he's having conclusions because he's having conclusions about the friendship, and then she's crying because she did that, right? So you understand that. Now this is almost done, by the way, so you can see that. So you have the Six of Wands is upright, is achievement. So Scorpio did achievement because he understands that. He was achievement. He was having achievement. And then the King of Wands reversed is passion. She didn't have any passion. She didn't have that because she was being respectful. Disrespect. Let's see what that was. The Page of Pentacles is upright. Okay. Right. So she was thinking about him. She was. But then the Two of Swords shows up as reversed is there's no crossroads like this way because she thought that she's going to lose him because she already knows exactly which direction she's going to take. She already has that. He had the Two of Swords. He knows exactly which direction he's going to take, but then he understands that. Let's see. The King of Wands that's reversed. Yeah, kind of getting somewhere. Opposite about that card, please. Four of Cups is upright. Yeah, because he knows that there was something that was happening. He understands that she was rested. She understands that there was something that was happening. She wanted to try to understand that there was something that was wrong to that situation. And let's see. Oh yeah, no, Swords that's reversed. Yeah. This one, let's see. The Six of Cups that's reversed. Okay. Interesting. Let's see about this card. The Four of Pentacles that's reversed. There was no control. Yeah, she didn't have any control. Yeah, no control, no self-respect, nothing. Let's see what the still what the universe is saying. The Page of Swords that's reversed. Okay. Yeah, so there was no control, nothing, no. So I can see how it's gonna go. Ah, the Five of Cups sets up, right? Yeah, because she was thinking that there was something that she was, finding that she wanted to have Scorpio, but then she felt like, oh my God, why do I have a distraction over a friendship or leave me alone, whatever, and she does that. So you can think about how that was. But you think to yourself and say, am I doing this right? Because you think to yourself. The Ace of Cups is upright is satisfaction. Yeah, she was feeling like she wanted to feel satisfaction. But it wasn't very clear because she thinks that there was something that was very enticing and she wanted, all along. So while I've seen these earlier that we've seen, I'm just going to put them how it was because, this was almost how it seemed to be because you think to yourself, am I doing this right? And, you learn what you can from this situation. You do whatever you do, but you have to remember that you have to see it, a public recognition, something like that. It's like you're being all mean and rude. And the oracle cards that I'm going to tell you about, the first one is failure. I understand that mistake is only an opportunity to learn. This is what a Virgo woman would be, yeah, because she needed to remember about that mistake. She did that. And the coyotes learn from mistakes. She's going to. She's going to learn about those mistakes because, overall, this is a continuous way of how it goes. This is not how it's going to go and how it's going to be and whatever. When you think to yourself, wow, I guess I am acting like, and you are, because you're acting like a know-it-all, or you're acting like you're being all mean or whatever. You think to yourself and say, well, I guess a Virgo woman was in it after all. She did it. It was her, not Scorpio Man like me. It wasn't me. It was her. Because let me tell you the whole entire truth. When I had a funny feeling that I was on, Facebook, whatever, I basically, said something. And I said, there was an image that was trying to say, and said, just a reminder, you are beautiful, I love you. Then she looked at it, and I know for a fact she was all upset. And she read it, and then she said, F you, F off, leave me alone, F you, F off. And she did it immediately. Now, this happened, okay? It was exactly how it was because a Scorpio man like me and my friend the Virgo woman, she did that. That's what this whole entire feeling was because you can't underline the feeling that you did something. You did it as a fact that you did something wrong that you shouldn't have. And there are things that you're trying to consider. There are things that you're trying to remember. This is how it's going to be. So this is what I have for you. But I want to see what the universe is saying, and then I'll end the whole entire video. But I hope that everyone will understand the whole entire reading. I know that you could be sad, you could be maybe happy, maybe you could be making yourself whatever, but you have to understand that if this happened to you, if it did, you shouldn't be telling someone to F off. No, it's a negative feeling, right? So just remember that, okay? So look at this, okay? Now I'm just going to leave the Oracle cards here, but I want to remember these cards as well, and I'll leave that Two of Cups here. But I want to see what the universe is saying. So the universe is going to say something that will all make sense. And let's see. Okay, so Scorpio was not acting like an emperor. No, he wasn't. He didn't act like the King of Wands. No, he did not. And the Sun, that was reversed. Yeah, because he didn't have any of that. Right? So he was in the dark. He understands that he was in the dark, not in the light. She was acting like dark. Right? So this is what the universe is saying. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so Scorpio didn't think that he had any strength. No, he wasn't. Then he had Wands is victory, so he had victory on his side. And the Five of Pentacles that was reversed, yeah, she was acting like she wasn't in poverty. She was even acting like she had any money, whatever. She didn't do that. She was trying to be nice, but then she didn't. She felt like there was something was happening. Let's see what that card was. Then Pentacles that's reversed, yeah. She wasn't feeling any comfort. She was just being all, angry, agitated, whatever. I would say, what's wrong with you? Let's see about that. Oh yeah, the justice. Yeah, she didn't get any judged. She didn't. She felt like there was something that was wrong in that situation. And the Two of Pentacles tetra is reversed, right? Let's see. The Hermit was reversed. Yeah, it's because she she already has a soulmate. I believe about that, but I think that she was probably being sneaky. That she thought that she wanted Scorpio, but then she was acting like being nice to him, whatever. But then she has no soulmate. That's interesting. She doesn't have, like, she already had a soulmate, but maybe she was acting like she wanted her ex back. Maybe she thought that there was something that was not to be good to be true, you know? And she was also about that card. The High Priestess was upright, yeah, inner voice. She wanted to use her inner voice. So I can understand that. I can understand that feeling. What was Scorpio? The minute energy. Okay, so I understand that. Okay. And what about this? The strength was bravery. Yeah, he was being brave. He was having the way of how it was. So she understand that she thought that she was using her inner voice and she had whatever, but then she had to learn her mistakes, and Scorpio Man had victory on his side. She didn't have any victory, so she lost it. And then Scorpio was feeling bravery because he acted like that. So you see the whole entire reading now because it does make sense. It makes sense because it does. And you see it as a wonderful feeling. It's the way of how you can understand that and believe in yourself, because this is an opportunity to learn about your mistakes, saying, bad language and everything else. And if you do that, it will hurt someone else, and if you're acting like that and you're acting all rude, mean, whatever, disrespectful, and you're using that, it's not good to do that. No, because you're not going to get what you want. You're not going to say, well, I decide that I like you, but then I don't. And then, that's how it was. So you have to be respectful. You have to know exactly what's going to happen because you need to believe in yourself. You need to get yourself a reality check. Virgo, get it through your head. Thank you much. Have a wonderful day. See you next time. Thank you. Bye for now. Really. Bye.